Yep, definitely need to hide. Sometimes it'll pass in a different direction, but this time I think it's definitely coming over to my base. Look at that. So this is why I say the Sandstorm is one of the two most dangerous things on Arrakis. Hello everybody, and welcome to this first episode of Let's Play Dune Awakening. This is Fun Gaming Connoisseur, and so I'm bringing you a new Let's Play series. This is my new favorite game that I've recently had the pleasure of playing. And so this is a very new MMO. I wouldn't say it's not classified as an MMO, but for me it has a lot of MMO features. So let me just show you the server that I'm on. So right now I'm on the Hyperion server. I've got a character on this server and it's in the Oceania region. And if we click on that, you will see all these Sietches, what I would call sub-servers. And so I'm on the Kafash Sietch, and so if you want to meet up with me and play, we can play together. We can you can find me on the Kafash Sietch. So let's just jump in. Okay, so we are right now playing on version 1.1.0.15. It sounds almost similar to Mortal Online 2's versioning system. Okay, so I'm really enjoying this game so far. And so just to begin, I'm going to show you my base. And one good thing about this game is that very early on, it gives you all the tools to start building your base and really to enjoy, get a taste of what this game, some of the good things that this game has to offer. So it doesn't lock you behind months and months of grind just to get to something interesting like building your base. And so there's very little grind in this game so far that I've, in my opinion, that I've sort of in the 1 week that I've been playing. And so right now, as you can see, I'm in my base, and I'm looking out the window, and yeah, so you can really, once you build your base, you can build windows and you can look outside. And so now one thing that this game does very well is that it creates this survival, it does a very good job of creating a survival atmosphere. There's a lot of things in this world, on Arrakis, that will kill you. And so, not the least of which is the sun. If you stand outside the sun for too long, let me just show you. So even if you just stand out for a few seconds, you'll start to get this sun indicator come up. And so once that indicator reaches to the max, it will turn red, and that means your character is at risk of getting sunstroke. And so on the left you have your water meter, and you can see that, and there's a little bar on the left of the water meter. That's my steel suit, which is recapturing some of the water that's lost from my body, and so that's one of the reasons why I love wearing the steel suit. It gives you a secondary water meter, and so the two most important resources, in my opinion, on Arrakis, in this game at least, one is power, and another one is water. And with this generator, this is very important, because if you don't have a running generator, your base shield will go down. And once it goes down, any sandstorm that comes will damage your base. And over time, it will basically, your base will basically get eroded and destroyed, I think. And so I've accumulated a lot of fuel cells as a result. And so right now I've got the amount that I've got in the system, in the generator, it'll last me 18 days. Plus, this is all the fuel cells that I have in my storage as well. So I think I've got some fuel cells. No? Okay. Oh, and one of my power cells is running out. So I've got so another thing about this game is that everything in this game will eventually break down and it will stop working. So just like in Mortal Online 2, everything has a durability, maximum durability, and I think once it reaches 0, I think you can repair your items, but in doing so, in repairing your item, it will actually reduce the maximum durability. So eventually it will still break. And so that's why everything has to be constantly, replaced as they break down and no longer work. And so that's, in that way, it's very similar to Mortal Online 2, where everything has a maximum durability, and eventually you have to replace the item that you're using. All right, so I have a mission to go to. So let me just okay, so I've acquired a Holtzman amplifier. So now I have to deliver it to. So I'm going to try and bring this. This is all looted stuff that I've looted from. Let me just show you where I looted it from. I looted it from the wreck of the Alcyon. This is a shipwreck that's probably one of the a bit more challenging places that you'll encounter. Not only because there's more enemies inside the ship, but just to get there it can be a fair bit of challenge, because so in this game, two things you have to worry about during the day is sandworms and sandstorms. Well, actually, both of those are a challenge at night as well. But during the day, you have dehydration, increased dehydration, and also the sun to worry about, like I've shown you earlier. And at nighttime, you have the Sidecar patrol ships above in the skies, and there will be. And if you get too close, they will. I think they will freeze you in place, and I think somehow they'll kill you. I haven't actually died to any of those yet, but in this game you never know, because it's a survival game with a roguelike kind of gameplay to it. So, and there's a sandworm. If you see that sand getting kicked up, that's the sandworm. All right, so I think I've got everything I need. Let me just bring bring this with me, and I won't bring any Solari because I don't want to take the risk. So in this game, when you die, I think you drop certain things. You'll drop things if you die to you drop all your. I think you drop all your supplies, not your equipped items. You drop your the resources that you've mined. I think. it's a bit yeah, I'm still quite new to this, so but I think you drop your the resources that you've gathered, and you drop your supplies or something to that effect. And if you die to a sandworm or a sandstorm, you lose everything that you've got equipped and everything in your inventory, and it's basically dying like in Mortal Online. Okay, so I've got to drink some water before I go. Let me see how much water I've got. Okay, so and this is very useful. This is basically a water can, and so if you run out of water on Arrakis, you can drink from this, and it will hydrate you, so that you don't have to worry about having to return to base or whatever. Okay, so let me just drink from this. Okay, I'll just drink the rest. Alright. But first, let me pay a visit to And there's a sandworm again. One thing about this game is that you never quite know where the sandworm, when there's a sandworm nearby. The only time that you know that a sandworm is nearby is when they kick up the sand. And so one time I was trying to cross the dunes to get to the other side to another rocky area, and I almost got eaten because I didn't know that there was a sandworm just hiding around in the sand nearby. So that's one thing that you got to watch out for. Okay, so I'm deploying this trooper ability. So normally I would have died from a fall of this height, but because I'm using that ability, I can't remember what it is, but there you go. Anytime you walk on the sand, you can attract a sandworm. And here's another thing, guys. You can climb in this game. And another thing you can do, crouch. SV. How come we don't have this in Water Online 2? Where is crouch and where is climbing? You know, Funcom's Dune Awakening already, has all these two features upon launch. Where is climbing and where is crouch? I don't understand. But anyway, so that ability is the anti-gravity field. So that's what I use this now, and this is one of the most useful abilities that you have as a trooper. See? You can see why it's so useful. So I'm just extracting water from... Like I said, every week the resources get redistributed, so you never quite know. So everything is always fresh every week. When you come back, it's always there's always something new. So there you go, just to show you the combat. Let me just grab. So I need these resources. Always good to grab them before another player does. So I'm extracting the blood from the fallen bodies of my enemies, so I can turn it into water. So, like it or not, on Arrakis, water is one of the two most important resources in the game. Alright, so let me just check the map. So, like I said, this is going to be So I need to get to here to deliver the Holtzman amplifier. And the thing about this game is that you can't just cross the sand like that, direct route, because you'll get eaten by the sandworm. So what you have to do is island hop between all these rocky regions, just like in Dune 2, which is, oh, and by the way, let me just play you. Yes, this is music from Dune 1 and Dune 2. So just to provide a bit of atmosphere. Oh, I hear sandworm. Yeah, I think it's in the distance there. So the sandworm is basically the shark of Arrakis. You never know where the shark is until it comes out of the water. And I'm really enjoying this game, like I said. because this game probably has all the things that I've always wanted. In a MMO. And like I said, this is not classified as an MMO, but in my opinion, it has a lot of MMO features. So it's kind of a single player, multiplayer, and MMO all at the same time, while being none of the three. It's a kind of a weird classification that this game is in. So yeah, Dune Awakening is not technically an MMO. It has MMO features. Let me just get this, and it also has single player features. So it's a bit in a bit of a weird spot, but it's a very, very good game in my opinion. Oh, missed. So that other ability, it creates a field. Yeah. So if you launch it, it attaches to the enemy, and any shots that you fire will be redirected to the enemy, which is very useful because I'm not very good with aiming. So yeah, you know, I've seen people say that you shouldn't start with the trooper as the trooper, but because you know, you'll be able to, you know, because they say that the Mentat or the Bene Gesserit or the Swordmaster. Well, there's another player there. Yeah, so there are other players in this on this Sietch. So I do run into other players from time to time. Oh, what is that? So I have read people say that you shouldn't start as a trooper, but I didn't read on those wikis and stuff until I started the game. So, but as it turns out, the trooper isn't actually too bad. It's actually got some very useful abilities, like I've shown you earlier. Oh, that's someone there. So yeah, if you cross the sand dunes right now, you'll get eaten right away, like I almost did. So the copper is very useful, so you should always try and gather the copper that you find on in your travels. Alright, so I'm going to try not to attract the attention. Oh, that's a scavenger site, so you got to be very careful because there's a lot of enemies in there. So I should try to cross to that next island. Oh, there's another player. I think it's going after that player. Is he going to get swallowed up? Let's see. Nope, he's safe. Now the question is, can I cross to the other side from here? Well, I think I can. Yes, we are good. power cells. Fuel cells are always, you must always pick them up because it basically means more power for your base. Just like water, you should always try and collect any amount that you can find. Alright, so where to next? Alright, so we're not too far. We just got to get to that island there and then cross to that. So, yeah, so I do apologize if I haven't been bringing videos for the past month or so. So I've been away on holidays, and also I've been having too much fun. And there you go, so the Sardaukar ship. So you must try to avoid that at all costs. Yeah, so I've been having too much fun with Dune Awakening, so I've been I've been having so much fun that I've sort of I think that's a sandworm. Okay, just gotta tread carefully here. Oh, I think I see something very useful, something very valuable. You see that thing there? This is a cut this open and you'll get a whole lot of fuel cells. So whenever you see this, get it as soon as you can. Because you'll be able to, I think you get a whole day's worth of fuel cells. So one fuel cell is 1 hour of power. So you must try and get as much fuel cell as you can. So that building there is where I need to go. Now the question is, am I going to be able to cross it? Get to that side. I think better to there's a player there. Oh. All right. I think he's going to the same place as well. I think that's a sand bike. Oh, gotta get this. Gotta grab it. And like I said, every week, whoa. Like I said, all the resources will get redistributed. So someone's left this here. Can I get on? No? I think someone's abandoned this sand bike, so seems like. No, you can't salvage it, so okay. So where's the, okay, here we go. So now we gotta make the arduous task of climbing up to that massive building. And look at this, you can jump as well. You can jump and leap higher. Oh. Come on. Out of stamina. Alright, let's get to the shade. Ooh. Yeah, you do not want to get a sunstroke. Sunstroke on Arrakis is not fun. Oh, oh no. Oh, still safe. This is what I mean. By day, you have to worry about the sun. You have to worry about the sandworms, sandstorms. And at night, you got to worry about the Saruka. So, not including all the other threats, other NPCs that would gladly see you die. They would gladly take your life if they can. Okay, so in this game, the zone change is seamless. So just like in Mortal Online 2. Okay, so let me just hand in that contract. Okay, contact issuer. What do I need to deliver? Okay. Oh, okay. Didn't realize I had... Oh yeah, that's because I visited those regions earlier on. Oh, cool. So I can actually... Nice. Oh, there you go. This is one of the Dune 2 music tracks. This is the Mentat, Atreides Mentat music. Whenever you're speaking to the Mentat. Oh, and I leveled up. Okay. So contact... Wait, what do I contact? Who do I contact? And so this is the player politics. You get to make decisions across the entire region. I think it is entire server. So this is the end game. Now I'm not there yet. So I have to. Oh, nice. So now I can unlock this, I think. You're skilled in the repair of weapons. Okay. I probably don't need that yet. But you know, at some point I might get that ability, but right now I don't need it. Okay, so I've got all these finished contracts. So let me just see. Any messages that come up. So I have deliberately made my character, you know, older because I am a older gamer. You know, like I said, I grew up with Dune 2. So, you know, I did make my character a little bit older in appearance.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
So can I sell these loot? Yes, I can. So sell this. Yeah, sell the one that I looted from the enemy. Oh, so there's 75% less demand. Okay, that's fine. Mullet pistol. Okay, we'll sell this as well. Alright, so you can actually sell the items here. So this is the first time I'm selling looted items, the gear that I've looted from the enemy. So, okay. How much money do I have? Okay, so I have 3,000. Okay, so this is almost going to break. So I do have another one on standby. Now, the question is, can I sell this research schematic?
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
No, you can't sell it. So maybe I can trade it. Maybe I can trade it to somebody.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to
Can I buy anything?
stranger. Stranger?
So pretty much everything is very expensive. Yeah, nothing. There's not really anything that I want from here. Okay. Okay, so now it's time to go back. Go back to my.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip.
On second thought, I might need to just go back first. Deposit all the stuff that I picked up. So.
Alright, suit yourself.
Okay. So maybe we'll do that in the next episode. Okay, so my home is there. Alright. Alright, it's time to whip out that ability. Oh, I'm loving this Dune 2 music. I love it. Doesn't get any better than this. Now, wish I... yeah, might be a little bit too... Let me just try and get a little bit... Ooh. Okay. Oh, will I make it? Oh, yes. Oh man, that was very close, and we pick up more fuel cells. See, this is why I'm saying I haven't had this much fun in a very long time. I think Arrakis might become my new home. It is already looking that way, very much. Alright, so I'll end the video once I make it back to my base, which is less than a kilometer away. Let me just keep an eye out for any scavengers, because they are hostile. Nobody's home. Okay. Might be safer if I cross there. Okay. Oh. Yep, I'm really loving the trooper. Ooh. And see, just now I drank from my still suit by pressing F. Okay. Okay, so we just got to cross to that area. Oh, might not be safe. I don't know whether it's might be a bit too far. Too far to walk. Can I make it? That's the question. Well, just have to try. Yeah, I think we can. Can I get this guy? Yes, you can. But there is another guy there. Okay, so I've used up all my containers. So where do I go from here? Okay, so cross to that area. there's a sandworm. Okay, so that means I have to... That means I've got to take a bit of a longer route, maybe? No, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I hear the same worm. Oh, I was very close. Alright, I'm gonna avoid that scavenger camp by scaling the rocks. And I'll drink from my still suit again. See, this is what I understand. Funcom's Dune Awakening comes out with rock, with climbing and crouching. But in 3 years of that Mortal Online 2 has been launched, we still don't have those two things. That's what I don't understand. Okay, so my home is about 250 meters this way. And we'll pick up this Okay, we made it. Oh, see, this is why I love this game so much. It's because every trip out, you face uncertainty. And not just uncertainty in the sense that you don't know what you're going to encounter, but just that sense that you might lose everything. And I know that you face the same risk in Mortal Online 2, but in Dune 2 it just feels different. So this is my base on the outside. So earlier on I showed you the ground floor. So this is my garage entrance. As so. So you come up through here. And then also got a latch here. That's a ship that I think this ship does interstellar travel or something. I'm not too sure, but I think that's what it does. But anyway, this is my base, and this leads to my hangar. This is my hangar right here. Okay, so I think this is where I'll leave it. You do have a binocular where you can zoom in and... Oh. Not sure what that was, but... But yeah, you can look into the distance, zoom in. And there's another player's base there. Alright, so I think... Oh, what was that? I saw something. Oh, nothing. But anyway, so I think this is where I'll leave it. So I want to thank you very much for joining me today, and so yeah, so I will. Oh, look at that! See that sandworm moving? That was a sandworm. This was. Oh.
Sandstorm is approaching.
Okay. Sandstorm is approaching. So where's it coming from? It's coming from this way, and you can see it building up. So I don't know, is it gonna... Yeah, it's traveling very, very fast. So when a sandstorm hits, you want to... Yeah, you want to avoid being in the open. You want to be inside your base. Let me just turn this off. And the music also changes. Look at that.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep, definitely need to hide. Because sometimes it'll pass in a different direction, but this time I think it's definitely coming over to my base. Look at that. So this is why I said the sandstorm is one of the two most dangerous things on Arrakis. There, you can see it. It's definitely coming over my base.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep, it's just 1 kilometer out. Look how fast it's traveling. There's no way you can escape it on, if you're out in the open. So if you die to a sandstorm, you lose everything. So good thing I have a base. It covers everything. And like the Atreides Mentat in Emperor Battle for Dune, that video game from the 2000s, Sandstorm will cleave the flesh off your bones and then grind those bones to dust. So you do not want to be caught out there when a sandstorm hits. I'll wait for it to pass. It's on the map as well. Yep. So it even shows you where it's moving. It's almost cleared. I'll open the door once it moves past. Look at that. Look at that. Look how big it is. That is massive. And you've got the moon. So the graphics is very, very nice in this game. You've got the Aurora Borealis. You're on Arrakis, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it. So if you guys could please give me a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated. Please do also leave any questions or comments that you have in the section below. Please do subscribe if you haven't already done so, and enable all the notifications. And please do share this video as well. So thank you very much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur. Take care and have a good day.